We're here with Giles, Vincent of Huawei, and we're talking about operational transformation. Giles, this year at Mobile World Congress, Huawei is planning on highlighting operational transformation as a key topic. Talk to me a little bit about why OT is such an important issue for operators.
Right, that's an easy question to answer. Basically, it's all about the rapid and fast changes that is taking place in our telecom industry. When you look at technology evolution, you see we're going from 2G to 3G, LTE, all IP, fixed and mobile. We are seeing service convergence. We are seeing technology convergence. That means operators are having to cater towards converged operations. We also know that the traditional voice and SMS revenues are going down. What that means for operators is they want to have lean and efficient operations in order to optimize the cost. We see the growth in data driven by smartphones, tablets, and content providers. End users using that, they expect to have the best service quality. So operators are having to have service-centric operation to retain and attract new subscribers. Finally, you look at the plethora of new services that's going to come up. The telco cloud, machine-to-machine, Internet of Things. All of this will have a major impact on operations. So what we in Huawei see is that because of all of these things in here, operation is increasingly going to play a more important role.
Okay, what types of transformations do operators undertake?
What in Huawei we have seen is that transformation is driven by two key things, cost reduction and secondly by service quality. To optimize their costs, what operators want to do is they want to do network consolidation. So if you're an operator, if you've got a fixed and mobile network, do you need to have two NOCs? Do you have to have two field operations? And at the same time also, we also see global operators, for example, where they are now investing in a centralized NOC so they can run operations across multiple countries. The other thing we also see is that they want automation. A key example is implementing a workforce management that can integrate a lot more closely with your NOC. Okay. The second aspect is service quality. Because operators are going from network-centric to service-centric operations. So this means that for your VIP customers, you want to resolve the problems the first time. You also want to see when you have an alarm or a problem, you want to resolve it before it impacts the end users. And lastly, what operators also want to see is they want a better visibility of their end users to understand their behavior and trends, which allows them to customize personalized services and also have better marketing campaigns.
All right, give me some of the challenges that operators are going to be facing when undergoing transformation.
Right. Doing transformation is not easy. Transformation is very complex, and operators face a number of challenges: network complexity, having the right type of competence, they need to have the right tools, they may have legacy equipment. But what we in Huawei found is that one of the biggest problems is the silo operations. Okay? Because when you do transformation, you go across organization and departments, you will go across marketing, customer care, network operations. All of this tends to be standalone entities with disparate processes. This is one of the biggest challenges. The second thing is this: you must also have the buy-in of the top management company. Now, the third issue that we see is that once you've done a transformation, right, you got to make sure it sticks, it's implemented, right? So that is also plays a very key role. And this, because of some of these challenges, this is one of the key reasons why operators are increasingly looking to a partner, a right partner, that can help them to transform.
Okay, so what do operators need to be looking for in a partner?
That's one of the key decisions an operator will make, selecting the right partner. They have to choose someone that they have a shared vision with and also a compatible culture. They also want a partner who is very experienced in doing operational transformation, who has done managed services, but most importantly, have a very good understanding of the end-to-end complexity of operations. They also are looking for someone who can bring economies of scale through industrialized platform, someone who is committed to processes, who can bring in industry and global best practices. Right? All of these are very key issues they look. And lastly, one other thing that operators are also asking for in today's world is this: that partner must also be at the forefront of technology so that he can cater for some of the new things coming in the industry, such as software-defined network and virtualization.
So what is Huawei doing to help ensure that the transformation is a success?
Based on our global experience, when it comes to transformation, we have developed what we call a three-phase methodology. The first phase, and this is a very, very important phase, is to get a good understanding of the customer, his needs, his requirement, where he is in the marketplace, and most importantly, his business objectives. Once we have understood that, what we try to do is that we do a gap analysis. We look at his organization, his process, his tools. We try to understand where he is. Then we design a transformation. And in designing a transformation, we try to bring in Huawei solutions, our services, and we try to match them. At every phase of this that we do, we try to make sure that whatever we are offering will meet his business objectives. And in order to do that, we also develop metrics that he can measure. So that's the first phase. In the second phase, we create an operating map. This shows the scope of the work we are going to do. And in that scope, we also align the processes, the roles and responsibilities, what we call the governance model, and also the system capability. Finally, once the transformation is done, we have something called the My Team, measure, analyze, and improve. Their job is to make sure that having done this, they will benchmark and standardize against global operations we have to bring the best in class. And that is a step-by-step approach towards operational excellence. So this is really all about Huawei's operational transformation. And what I would like to say to you is that when you come to Barcelona and you come to our place, to our stand, what we like to share with you is a number of things. We want to meet the customer. We want to talk to them. He can get a better understanding of how we can help them. We will show our capabilities and also the innovations that we have developed that will allow us to help address his challenges and needs, not only for today, but also for the future.
All right, Giles. Well, thanks for talking to us. I'll look forward to seeing you in Barcelona.